I look a little different. It's not even a little bit funny.
Live from your grave.
So Shadowrun is originally a pen and paper RPG that was adapted into a video game for the Super Nintendo back in good old 1993 by Beam Software and released by Data East. The game opens up with you waking up dead in the morgue.
How the hell you wake up dead?
You can't go to bed dead.
You have no idea who you are or how you got there. Totally raid the fridge, sneak out the door, and scare the crap out of the morgue workers. Step outside and you'll see a dark, gritty near future of the year 2050. Hey, that's actually not a bad year to pick. Don't you love it when games or some other media shoot for some far-off futuristic year that catches up way too quickly? Like Back to the Future with 2015, or like Street Fighter 2010 with 2010, or how the first few Megamans... Megamans? How the first few Mega Man games claim to take place in 2000X, meaning that it's 2009 at the latest. Ha! Remember 2009 with the crazy robot war? Whew, that was something, huh? Remember that? Thing that happened? So gameplay wise, if I had to describe this, I'd call it an action point and click. With you moving your character around, as well as clicking on things to interact with them. Combat also works by clicking on things. Though it may look a little repetitive, I definitely enjoyed it. Bang, bang, blam, 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 blam! It's like Skyrim, King's Quest with guns! There's also a conversation system you use to get useful information, items, and progress the story. Speaking of story, after you leave the morgue, some handsome fellow will run up and tell you some garbage. It's actually pretty important, I don't know why I called it garbage. And then run off down a dark alley. Follow him because of course you follow strangers down dark alleys. The dude gets killed immediately by an orc with a shotgun. Now see, this right here is one of the things I really like about this game. The fusion of classic fantasy and modern future aesthetics such as orcs and elves and mages, with guns and Blade Runner technology Matrix bullshit. Anyway, snag up the dead guy's gun and blast the orc away. Head a little further down the alley and a dog will tell you that dog loves you and dog is watching.
Yes,
Dog.
Jesus loves me. Yes,
Dog.
Jesus loves me.
Do some more exploring and talking to the beautiful people of the city. Talk to this bartender and he'll give you an iced tea. But don't drink it. I mean, it doesn't give you the option to do so, but don't drink it. You're supposed to give it to this guy because he says he's tired. And what that means is I'm extremely thirsty. Give me your drink and I'll help you progress the story. Do some more random searching and you'll walk into an office and oh my god, is he okay? He's not moving. I should go get help. Or I'll just steal this key out of his pocket. But lucky you, this just so happens to be the key to your apartment. How would you know that? Well, once you get in there, snag up your cool shades and answer your super futuristic video phone that's the size of a cinder block. Your girlfriend dumps you for, like, dying or something. But you find out that you need to get into the Maria Mercurial concert to meet up with some guy that might actually be able to tell you what's going on.
Maria Mercurial? That's the most popular concert in town. I'll never be able to get tickets to that.
Anyways, you get the tickets no prob. All you gotta do is impersonate a cyber cop and walk back into the morgue. Because of your sunglasses, the morgue workers no longer recognize you. And because you say you're a cop, you're free to steal all the stuff from the dead guys. So, now it's time to meet up with your boy. I wrote that. I wrote ya boy in the script. But not before enjoying these sweet jams. So anyway, you find out from this guy that some super powerful and super important people want you super dead. Super Nintendo. I gotta put that in. Apparently, before you died and lost your memory like an idiot, you were working as a shadow runner, which is basically a gun for hire. They use all kinds of skills like magic and hacking and guns. And while you were doing that, you apparently pissed off an important guy named Drake. Super Duper wants you dead, and Super Duper has the power to do so. But the kind, sweet, gentle-hearted soul he is agrees to help you hide. Bless your soul, kind-hearted hero. You truly are a saint. So, he blindfolds you and leaves you in an auto dump surrounded by garbage fires.
God bless you, sir.
So you find out this area is called the Carry Yards, or the Car Yards. And now you're prisoner of an orc named the King, who kind of runs this place. You can either pay him a ridiculous amount of money or fight him to get out. There's an area over here where you can fight random goons endlessly, because I guess they just hang out here waiting to be gunned down. And up here is the pit, where you can earn tons of money by fighting enemies. At this point, I'm going to give you a few pro tips that may save you from running into a game-breaking screw-up. Like I did. First off, as you fight, you're going to earn things called karma, which are basically your experience points. When you lay down in a save bed, you get the chance to disperse these points into your stats. For the first part of the game, do not put any stats into anything besides strength and body, because those are all you're going to need for the first part of the game, and everything else is pretty much useless until you get out of the car yard. The other important hint, where I screwed up and I had to restart the game from the beginning, do not buy your way out of the car yards. You're going to need that money for the Defiance shotgun. Instead, once you feel strong enough and clear out a few fights in the pit, ask the pit manager about the King and you'll be given the chance to fight him. This Defiance shotgun is one of the best guns in the game, and you can't find anything better until way near the end of the game. If you buy your way out of the car yards, you won't be able to buy it for quite a while. It takes a lot to earn that kind of money. Now, any further, and we're getting kind of spoilery, so I'm going to stop the story coverage right here. But plenty of awesome events unfold. Battles with dragons, tombs of zombies, dangerous deals with vampire lords. Sometimes this game can suffer from point-and-clickitis, meaning that your objectives can be kind of convoluted, and it seems like you're expected to try everything with everything until you find something that works. Now, this may just be because I'm not very good at point and clicks, but I definitely had to use a walkthrough a number of times. I've heard that if you've played the pen and paper game, some of the solutions are a bit more obvious, but that doesn't really work great for an adaptation, now does it? So even though it can be a little confusing, I would still recommend it to any fan of SNES RPGs, point-and-click games, or just strange games in general. This is something that's really original, and I had a ton of fun playing it. It's got orcs and wizards and magic all set in the near RoboCop future. It's even got a pretty rockin' soundtrack. It's seriously original, and it's unlike anything I've seen on the SNES or really even anywhere. bang, 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 bang. God, this is stupid.